Hey y'all, welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It's me, Angie. I'm here doing my weekly Real Housewives of Atlanta review. This was episode 7, of course, it's season 12, and they titled it What Would Michelle Obama Do? And I said, none of this foolishness and fakeness y'all doing on TV. She wouldn't do none of it. But let's get into this review. I want this to be short because it was the definition of a filler episode. Nothing exciting went on this week. No stunts, no giggles. I mean, it was not no real giggles, so it barely was any shade. Like everyone's shade was repeat shade, like more shade about wigs and Marlo sleeping with old men. It was nothing fresh and new in this video. So let's just get into it because I feel like next week is going to be filler as well. We're going to see Cynthia get engaged, but we saw that on Instagram over the summer. So it's nothing new. Let's get on to Toronto. So I think we got to wait 2 more weeks before we get to Toronto. So I'm trying to get there. I want to see the carnival. But anyway, y'all, I'm doing this review without my glasses again. I don't want to buy any new contacts right now. Y'all know insurance rolls over January 1st. If you got any kind of eyewear or vision insurance plan, you know they give you a good $180 to $200 every January to buy your new glasses, to buy your new contacts, and that's what I'm waiting on. So if I hold my paper up like this in the video for my notes, that's because I can't see y'all. But the glare from my lights showed a huge rings in my glasses, and sometimes I care and sometimes I don't, and this video happens to be a time that I care, so whatever. So the video started with, what did I say? Cynthia and Kenya talking about her closet. Your closet was a mess, girl, but who cares? My closet is a mess, and I would never put it on TV, so whatever. Cynthia, the key points I heard in this conversation, Cynthia looked like she was trying to hurry up and apologize for not walking out with her friends. Talking about, girl, I should have left when you left. No, Cynthia, your other friends was there. You don't have to leave just because Kenya left. Number one, Kenya shouldn't have even been there. So why you feel like you should have left when Kenya left? But anyway, Cynthia was like, I heard the shade Marlo threw about you supposed to be paying child support. Now, we all know Kenya ain't paying that man no child support because they still married. And I just want to know, and I said this in the last video, how does Marlo know all of Kenya's tea about what's going on in Kenya's marriage? Because Marlo, the only person that is mutual friends, well, I guess Portia could have told, but why would Portia tell? Kenya has not told everybody her business, but Portia, Cynthia, and Candy. And I don't see them spreading that to Marlo, but that's Snakegate. Who was telling Marlo Kenya's business? That's what we need to be trying to figure out. But anyway, Kenya threw Marlo some shade talking about she always pulling stuff out of her ass, including 80-year-old dicks. That ain't nothing new. And then they talked about Snakegate. Don't nobody care nothing about Snakegate. I don't care nothing about this recording. It's stupid. And I just want to get to Toronto. And it's rumor on the street is it ain't even no recording out there. So we gonna go this whole season trying to figure out who recorded Cynthia, and I bet you at the end, like they saying, nobody recorded Cynthia. This is what they said. This is scheme Todd set up for the bullshit. Whatever Mama Joy said. That's what this is. Cause this somebody's storyline, probably Nene's. But anyway, next we get on to Candy and Todd. Now, Candy and Todd, they started talking about Ace had to go to swimming classes, and they started talking about Todd not getting along with this Kayla girl. And I'm happy Kayla leaving for New York. Go be with your mama if you ain't happy there with your daddy. That's the end of it. And Candy started saying that Todd also doesn't get along with Riley sometimes, but I feel like Riley is too grown. And Candy, you need to put Riley in her place, talking about why is Todd talking to you about this. Why are you in grown folks' business, Riley? Why are you in grown folks' business? And Candy laughing, talking about she one of those kids, talking about that ain't my daddy. That ain't cute. That ain't cute. And see, Riley should have been put in her place a long time ago. She almost grown. What is she, a senior? It's too late because next year she gonna be grown and she definitely gonna be in y'all business then. So Candy, you should have checked Riley a long time ago, but it is what it is. Then Carmen comes over. Carmen is the Carmen, whatever her name is a part of the Candy Coated Clique. Too many K's. But whatever, they have some girl talk, and Candy is worried that should does Todd only get along with boys because he has a good relationship with Ace? And I say, Candy, get over that. Ace is 3. Everybody have a good relationship with a 3-year-old. Wait till that boy turn 15, 14, and see what kind of relationship they had in. Ace ain't talking back. Ace ain't got into nothing yet. Everybody have a good relationship with a 3-year-old. So I think you and Todd will be fine with Baby Blaze. And y'all just have to work on a way to agree on some parenting styles. But anyway, she also said Todd bought a trailer. I'm telling y'all, it ain't that much in these notes. I don't care nothing about Todd buying a trailer. He there to make money. Ain't nobody saying nothing about you going off to the side. You making money too. You making moves, Todd making moves. Y'all making moves together. That's what y'all known for. Okay, that's what you got Miss Peggy on the scene for. She the nanny. Next, Portia. I'm talking too fast. Portia and Marlo are on these drink bikes. Now, I want to do that one day. That looks fun. And this one had a hook. What's that thing called? A hookah? I want to try that too. That looks fun. Next time I go to ATL, I'm going to see which one of my friends want to do this or do that. And I don't even want to get into all this. Marlo was trying to say Nene was the only one putting her real business on the show when Greg had cancer. That's not true, Marlo, and you know it. And she really just want Portia to spill the tea about Dennis, talking about, well, you really haven't opened up to any of the girls. How would you know? Did you ask all the girls? I mean, that's Portia business. And it's I don't care nothing about Portia and Dennis. I'm telling you, we're going to get to it at the end of the episode. Now, next, I'm telling you, this week is going to be like a 10-minute review. Next, I want to skip everything about Nene and his life coach. I watched it, and when I watched it again to do my notes, I fast-forwarded the whole scene because Nene, that life coach, ain't help you with nothing. You still Nene Nene. You talking about should you go on the trip or not? We know you went on the trip, so why are we watching this? Why? That lady don't even look like a life coach. I ain't gonna say nothing shady. But next, Portia and Dennis. I can't see y'all. Portia and Marlo are at the hot dog factory. Portia calls Dennis because she was like, I don't want nobody to tell Dennis I was up here. Foolishness. Nobody cares. Next, Candy is talking to Kayla. They on their way to the airport. Todd went out of town before, and Kayla's talking about, well, he hugged me before he left. That's good. They still in a salty place because she got a stank attitude, but all teenagers and 20-year-olds do, I believe. So that ain't nothing new. Ace is so cute. I noticed that when he was saying his little blessing. See, I love a little sprinkle of the kids. I don't want to see them all the time, but a little sprinkle. And Ace was really cute trying to get his little blessing together. And then, what did it say? Candy was talking about they parenting styles again and how she want to give Kayla some money, but Todd is against it. He want Kayla to be independent. That's why Kayla off to fashion school and going back to New York with her mama. I said, Candy, Todd ain't there. You could have slipped her a couple $100, couple $1,000 and say, here you go, child, don't tell your daddy. My parents do it all the time. They do it all the time. They be like, here $50, don't tell nobody I gave it to you. Come on, Candy. You could have gave that child some money. I believe that's really why she upset with you and Todd, because Riley is out here living the high life, living her best life, spending all y'all money on Fendi and Porsches and everything else. And Kayla looked like she can't even get a good, what we call that, silk press. She look a mess. On TV, you know better than that, Candy. But anyway, they took Kayla to the airport, and she was talking about they parenting again and saying they both have the final say and they birth children. I agree. Me and my husband both have the final say. We discuss things together, but if we don't agree, I'm gonna tell my son what to do. He gonna tell his daughter what to do, and it is what it is, and it works. Whatever. Okay, next, Cynthia and Eva get together with the husbands. Well, the mics, whatever, and they had a good time. They were eating, talking about who should move to LA, who should move to Atlanta. And in this scene, by the end, they talked about Snakegate too, but I ain't getting into Snakegate. I don't care about it until it comes to fruition, till it comes to pass, till we see it. I don't care about this Snakegate. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. I like Mike. That's what I was gonna say. I like Mike. I see why Cynthia fell in love with him so fast. It looks like they have a good time together. They have fun together. Their kids are grown, so they ain't got to worry about that parenting stuff. So I like Mike for Cynthia. Go girl. We see you get engaged next week. And we can skip past everything else. Oh, what were they talking about? Oh, who should move? Cynthia, move. Just like I told Nene last week to take the Tammy Roman approach, you need to do the same thing, girl. You ain't got about another 2 seasons of this Atlanta show. Anyway, I'm telling y'all, it's going to be off the air. It's coming to an end. So, Cynthia, go be with your man. You done seen everybody else. Don't be like your girl, Kenya. Her and her man can't figure out where to live, and they on the edge of divorce court, but I don't believe this shit is true. We're going to get into that. But go to LA, be happy, be with your man, your daughter out there, your man out there. LA looks fun. Live your life, girl. Kenya went to this attorney. This was the worst acting I've ever seen on the show. She crying tears and ain't nothing falling out, and no ma'am. No ma'am. But Kenya, I don't believe this storyline. You need to tell your husband look like he's gonna come on TV next week and do some more bad acting, talking about you can have it all. I made all this money before I can make it again. No, you can't. Y'all owe the IRS a whole bunch of money. Don't say you can make it up. Angie, don't be shady. But I don't believe this storyline. I believe Kenya, and I'm starting to believe Kenya and her husband. She put them in some acting classes and say, let's go get this money. Let's go pay off the IRS. We got baby Brooklyn to take care of. And I ain't no lawyer, but what she say, she want to protect her assets so Brooklyn can have something one day, but she don't want a will. She want to trust, and I don't know the legal differences. This all look like some bullshit to me, Kenya, girl. And we can fast forward through that whole scene. Okay, next, the end of the show, Portia ends up with Dennis. And at the end of the day, I've been saying all season, I don't care nothing about Portia and Dennis and how mad she is at him. I just want to see how they got back together, because at the end of the day, they're back together. And I used to feel like everyone would say Portia did this for a storyline. I was like, nah, she really hurt. I feel like this is real, but the way they got back together seemed fake, because it seemed like all he had to do is admit to you. Let's take it step by step. Number one, why was Dr. Sherry's door open? Like, every counseling session I've been to is private and the door is closed. Why is the door wide open for everybody walking down the hallway to hear what you're talking about? That's what I noticed first off. And Dennis ain't closed the door when he came in either, so whatever. But Dr. Sherry made him admit, like, why did you cheat? Portia needs to know. And he just pretty much said you was pregnant. And once you had the baby, you was in that postpartum depression. And I shouldn't have did it, but I did. And he was like, I made a mistake. And Portia was like, nah, don't call it no mistake, because you chose to do it. If he calls it a mistake, or if he doesn't call him, whatever he calls it, he did it. And either you going to forgive him or you ain't. Why does he have... I can't tell people what should be important for forgiveness and taking someone back, because we've all done it. I mean, as a woman in her 40s, We've all experienced relationships where someone has cheated and you have either chosen to stay or to go. And I can guarantee you, I bet money on it, that 99.9% of the women in YouTube land at one point in their life have chosen to forgive that man. So I'm not mad at Portia for forgiving Dennis and keeping your family together, but this whole scene seems stupid. It seemed like you went from disgust to ultimate love, want to jump on him in Dr. Sherry's office in 60 seconds. Now, we ain't see the whole session. They probably cut a whole bunch out, but that's not what I was looking for when Portia and Dennis get back together. And they left together in the same car. So did somebody Uber there? Did somebody get dropped off, or did y'all come together and you say, Dennis, get out the car and come in Dr. Sherry's office in 5 minutes? I'm telling you, that's it. Portia and Dennis back together. They taking baby steps. I don't even think he did say he was sorry again, but Dennis was in Dr. Sherry's office looking like, let me hurry up and get through this scene because I got to get back to work, Portia. Okay. Bravo. Housewives of Atlanta producers. Y'all gotta do better. This shit is dry. It's not juicy. Like last week was, at least last week looked fake, but it was funny. Put some more funny into it. Like, I'm done, y'all. Cause maybe it'll be better next week. I will be happy for Cynthia next week, and I can't wait to see what goes down in Toronto. But this was just a filler episode, so this is going to be a filler review. So y'all have a good night. Let me get my plugs out there. This is Kiss My Cheeks TV. If you aren't a part of the Kiss My Cheeks family, subscribe. Watch my reviews. I do television reviews. I love reality shows, and I also do makeup reviews. For women over 40, I like to give you some makeup tips. Check it out. Like this video. Share it so your friends can see it as well, and leave comments. Let me know if you thought it was a filler review. If I missed something that you thought was great about the episode, put it in the comments because it'll refresh my memory. But it was dry to me, y'all. But I'm done. Have a good night. Bye.